haven't done cold DM in like 6 months. But I started to realize, because I've been taking LinkedIn a bit more serious, most of these 8 and 9 figure corporations are doing outbound cold. I have a really good friend. I told you about him, right? His name's Don. He's pretty big on YouTube, and he has a course, right? He never plugs it. Ever. Never, ever plugs his course. I have to go into, he has a live stream on YouTube where he gets like 2,000 concurrent viewers, which if you don't know anything about the business world, that's a fuck ton. That's probably like the most in the industry. I go in there and I'll just like spam the link to his course. I'm like, promote it. Like, you have a moral responsibility to sell your course if you have a good course, if your course does not suck, because the industry is filled with shitty courses. So if you have a good one and you're not selling it, you're doing more harm by not marketing it. They think they're doing harm by marketing. Like, I don't want to force people to buy. I don't want to be cringe. I don't want to be a marketer. But if your product is good for people, then it's inherently good for the world. So you have a moral, ethical responsibility to sell your fucking course.
Oh, 100%. I need to talk about this with you. So I really battled with this concept, as in, like, you never have to ask anything to your audience. Like, you can't ask, you have to delay it as much as possible. I really battled with that. And I found an example that really calmed it for me. So the gist of it is, the longer you delay the ask, the bigger the ask can be. Right? So, like, if you don't ask anything, then you can ask something huge. And every time you ask, you decrease that goodwill. That's kind of the thing. But then I thought, how did Andrew Tate grow? Like, if you've been following Andrew Tate for like 5 years,
I dissected it, yeah.
Promoting. It was just Hustlers University, join.
Right.
Still one of the biggest brands ever.
I have. Oh yeah, keep going. I'll say it after.
Oh, you're in HU?
I am saying HU is the greatest product in fucking internet course history.
Well, there you go. So it's like,
amazing.
Like, selling doesn't hurt your brand. Selling something shitty hurts your brand.
Right. Like, you don't see the billionaires, Elon, Jeff, any of these guys delaying their ask, right? They just built the product as good as possible, and they just focus on product every single day of the week while still doing the marketing. You know what I mean? You can relate that. Like, you never had Elon, I'm building Tesla, but don't buy it. Like, I'm just going to keep creating content about Tesla. Like, he never did that. You know what I mean? Like, same thing with Amazon, same thing with Facebook. Like, straight up, as soon as the minimum viable product was done, out to market. Boom, market. Because they know their product can help people. Right? And, like, my thing with Andrew Tate is, like, sure, some of his marketing might be quote unquote unethical, but that product is fucking killer. 97, I think it's more now, 150. $97 a month, you get access to like 50 courses of like intro level, like 100 and 200 level information that can genuinely make you your first few $1,000s online. Like, if I had that when I was that age at 19, I would have saved so much money, because I was in the military and I would save up money, and I remember splitting a $500 Forex course with my roommate in training, and it was $500 for one course on one subject. We have no idea if we were going to even suited for trading, right? Like, everyone has a different personality type, and let me tell you, not everybody is good for everything. You need your business to align with who you are. And, like, I don't align with, for example, day trading. I spent $500 on that course. If I had spent $150 a month on HU, I would have had 3 months to figure out what was good for me. You know what I mean? Like, HU is sick. Like, sick.
Oh, I didn't know that. Well, it's good to know. It's good to know that it's Marcus endorsed.
Yeah.
One time when I was in Miami, and the cool thing about Twitter is you could hang out with people like so ahead of you, which was super cool. So I met up with this guy in Miami. We had dinner, and the guy has sold like 100 mil online. And I've always been struggling with this idea that doing like outbound hurts the brand. And I always had that, like, I don't want to send DMs, right? It's like, maybe one day it's all going to be inbound. And I asked him, because, he runs a pretty big business. Well, do you think outbound hurts the brand? And he just stops at me. He just stops and he looks at me and he goes, bro, do you have any idea how Salesforce grew? I'm like, no, bro. The guys will buy all the taxis at events and the cities that their competition were holding events in, they would buy all the taxi drivers, they would trade them on the Salesforce product, and on the way from the airport to the hotel, these taxi people would promote Salesforce. Fuck your thing, like it doesn't hurt the brand. You can just sell your thing if it's good.
Yeah.
Like, oh, that put it at ease for me. I was like, oh, I'm good. It's cool.
This is something I've just recently started to think about. Like I haven't done cold DM in like 6 months, but I started to realize because I've been taking LinkedIn a bit more serious. Most of these 8 and 9 figure corporations are doing outbound cold outbound still to this day. It's because it's proven, right? It's proven.
Yeah.
So like, why do we have this ego? And I got this from Twitter. I've been ingrained in Twitter, so like I feel like I learned it from Twitter somehow, but it might just be me. I stopped doing.
You
cold.
feel like you're above.
I'm above
DMs?
cold, right? Like I'm above
Right.
cold DM. Like I'm all inbound. Like I'm above cold. I'm like, but all of the best, even $1 billion corporations advertise. Billions and billions. Like the biggest companies in the Fortune 500 advertise. So who am I to be like, I'm referral and inbound only?
Yeah.
Who the fuck am I? Like, who the fuck am I?
People go like, doing outbound hurts the brand. Dude, you have no fucking brand.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
No. All right. Do you have any questions for me?
Yes, I do. I want to know why you hate ghostwriters.